more dominant teams who came up just short in the relay showdown. Now they get a second chance to fight their way back in.
It's the Lab Rats taking on Karsten Williams and his Fast Cats. Leading it off for the Fast Cats will be Kevin Klein. And for the Lab Rats, it's Arnold Hernandez. Hernandez stepped in during qualifying and won his only race. And Kevin Klein had one of the fastest runs during qualifying. But it's the flag runner for the Cowboys. Kevin Klein off to an early lead.
Oh, man. They were probably one of the better teams, and they went out and they want that wild card spot. This is going to be a fun obstacle because the competitors are going to be battling for the same spikes.
Look at him. Oh, he grabbed the spike right out of his hand. Klein didn't hit it. And he's going to hit.
Arnold Hernandez grabbed the spike right out of Kevin Klein's hand. Boy, he was lucky to survive and get the point.
It's Worthington, Ohio's Michelle Warnky. And for Karsten's Fast Cats, it'll be 30-year-old Joy Strickland from New Boston, Texas. And they are off. And Warnky looking solid as always, but Strickland matching her. The rings get caught up on these lips.
Get up, get up, get up. Oh, see what happens is you anticipate that thing and you try to get up over the
look at that. Strickland the first off. This is where some head-to-head happens.
Now you got to fight here for everyone else staying on this towel.
Oh! Strickland goes down.
She beat Warnky to the second towel, but Warnky stepped right on her foot and she went flying into the water.
For the Fast Cats, it'll be their captain, Karsten Williams. And he has been unstoppable on the course. And on the other side, it'll be Bryan Wilczewski, who's now having to step up and take on new responsibility for the Lab Rats. He'll now have to face the top competitors from every team.
Chris getting injured, it really puts the weight on me.
One race to decide this matchup. And a good starting of fire. A lot of hang-ups here. No! Launches himself off of it.
Now you got to bring out the big dog.
Well, watch now into the swinging spikes. Karsten Williams has a solid lead here.
Oh, that was a risky maneuver, right? But that's what Karsten is.
Another win for Williams. 4-0. Karsten Williams delivers.
Karsten Williams is 15 feet away from the landing area, but he just flings his body across and finishes the course.
It'll be David Campbell's Norcal Ninjas taking on the firefighting trio, the Towers of Power. Brandon Mears, the captain, is going to take the first heat. The 6'5" Illinois firefighter will be racing against Bryan Kretsch for the Norcal Ninjas. And they're off. Both these teams were strong in qualifying, but lost in the relay showdown. Watch the ring of fire. A lot of slip-ups here. Wow, Mears figured it out.
And the fact that he doesn't have Kretsch breathing down his back, he can take a little bit more time here on the floating towel.
Here comes Kretsch.
Well, once you get to that middle section, you can block the competitor behind you.
Going for the dismount. Oh, he's got it. Look at this, the Tower of Power. 6'5" Brandon Mears throwing down.
Brandon Mears goes right past 1, 2, 3 spikes, and with that big body, he makes it.
And for the Norcal Ninjas, it'll be 24-year-old Shumaker from Sacramento, California. And she'll be facing Selena Laniel for the Towers of Power, the 41-year-old mother of 2 from San Diego. Both these women undefeated this year. All the teams are strong at this point. It's going to come down to who avoids the mistakes. Well, Laniel, 17 years her senior, getting hung up here in the ring of fire. Great save there by both of them.
She has not fallen on this course yet.
These next two obstacles put you head-to-head. Being first, a big advantage on the floating tiles and swinging spikes. And look at that, switched over to Laniel's side, felt more comfortable leading with that right foot. Onto the swinging spikes. Oh, miss! And here comes Laniel. Who will make it to that middle set of spikes first? Try to put the pressure on. This is a very difficult upper body obstacle.
Laniel is fighting that. She's running out of grip strength.
Has the win, but she's going for another buzzer. And she's got it, staying undefeated and tying it up.
She was first off the ring of fire and then got in front on the spikes. She made it to the buzzer once again and ties it up.
For the Norcal Ninjas, it'll be their 39-year-old captain, David Campbell. And for the Towers of Power, it's their other Illinois firefighter, Dan Polizzi out of Oswego, Illinois.
Well, Polizzi has been unstoppable so far.
Watch this ring of fire, this second leg.
Oh,
Campbell,
and the Godfather went right past. That man does not look 39.
And he's going to have a good lead as he goes on to the swinging spikes. Oh, and Polizzi stumbles.
In a race. This is new.
And a big dismount. And he's going to do it. Oh, my goodness.
The difference maker was the ring of fire. Campbell hopped his ring over that last notch, but Polizzi got caught up on that 2-inch lift.
Towers of Power have to go right back into action against round one winners, Karsten's Fast Cats. Dan Polizzi, who just ran, is going to take the first heat. And for the Fast Cats, it's Kevin Klein.
Well, Dan Polizzi's been fast all season, but running back-to-back,
It's important to get out in front. Ooh, and a hard landing for Klein.
ooh, very important, though, to get to the spikes first.
Well, here goes Polizzi. I think they're getting switched up on. Oh! Kevin Klein can't believe it. He went for it, but came up short.
Klein knew he had to sell out, so he tries to jump all the way to that 5th spike.
For the Fast Cats, it'll be Joy Strickland, Selena Laniel for the Towers of Power.
Well, both these women lost their first race, so they're going to want to get turned up and turn things around.
But the Ring of Fire is where you can jump ahead or fall behind. And look at that, Strickland is ahead. And that's a big advantage. She can pull away here. Oh, but her feet get very wet. That could hurt her.
Or boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow. Nice.
Laniel falling behind. Strickland now an obstacle and a half ahead. Laniel may still have a shot at this.
Joy Strickland is running out of grip strength, Matt.
Laniel is waiting to see if Strickland can finish this obstacle.
So she's just going to wait and see if she falls.
Oh! And now the door is open. Laniel just has to complete this obstacle. Let's see if her gamble pays off. She must complete this obstacle for the
She's
point.
going to get up. How much strength do you have in the brachial radialis in your forearm strength to keep yourself alive? Look at her back muscles, her forearm muscles, her triceps. And she got in this very exact spot. Get up high, Laniel. Oh! Your arms are burning, and that spike is on a bungee. When Strickland got there, her grip was giving out, and she couldn't hang on.
Brandon Mears from Villa Park, Illinois. And for the Fast Cats from McKinney, Texas, it'll be Karsten Williams. You can feel the pressure on this run.
This is a heavyweight matchup here.
But the Ring of Fire can slow anyone down. He is through, Akbar. It's a race to the swinging spikes, and Williams a big advantage here.
That boy has got the juice right there.
Gotta sell out here.
Woo!
And nothing he can do. It's Karsten Williams.
Here's where Karsten got the lead. He slid down the Ring of Fire with ease, and then watch him jump past the first 2 spikes.
And it'll be the Lab Rats who've been competing with an alternate, Arnold Hernandez, going against the Norcal Ninjas. So Kretsch will be replaced by another one of our alternates, Bryan. Bryan's 31 years old, a former college gymnast who has the nickname the Papal Ninja. Our other alternate, Arnold Hernandez, who's been filling in for the Lab Rats. Here they go. Bryan knows the Norcal Ninjas well, always a test.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Hernandez hits hard to the floating tiles.
Look at the gymnast, bounding, big bound. And we know that gymnasts have strong upper bodies. And look at him using that strong upper body. Pump it. Look, oh, pump it right there. Are you kidding me?
Oh, why?
Nice.
Divine intervention.
As they battle for position on the swinging spikes, the leg of Arnold Hernandez goes right into Bryan's ribs.
2 undefeated women. For the Norcal Ninjas, it's their rookie sensation, Shumaker, and she's going against Warnky for the Lab Rats, one of the strongest women in Ninja history.
Matt, Shumaker came in here as a virtual unknown and has now made a mark.
Very close, but this is where you can get separation on the Ring of Fire. Oh, Warnky sails through. Shumaker's still in this, but Warnky's going to be first to the floating tiles. Watch for a misstep, watch for a slip.
Anna has not been in this position where she has to come from behind.
She is in trouble. Warnky, incredible upper body strength.
Look at that. Her shoes are wet.
Oh, but it doesn't slow her down.
The Ring of Fire is where Warnky made her move. She jumps over the first notch, and then when she hits the second, she just releases.
For the Norcal Ninjas, it'll be the Godfather, David Campbell. And for the Lab Rats, it's Bryan Wilczewski, said to step in and help lead this team with his brother injured. David Campbell giving away 15 years.
But this season, he has turned it around.
Oh! So close, but makes that dismount.
He's going to have to go for broke to catch Campbell.
Well, it could only take a mistake from the Godfather. How to sell out. Look at that lead.
You better get on his back if you want this.
They're right on top of each other.
Go hard there.
And grabbing the same spike. This is head-to-head.
Move him out the way.
Campbell first off.
You want it, you gotta go get it. To be good is not good enough. You two are being great.
Watch out!
Oh, so close.
Campbell wins it.
Look at this wrestling match on the swinging spikes. As he tried to swing, then he actually snatched the spike right out of his hand, right there.
Norcal Ninjas versus the Fast Cats. Whoever survives will take on the superhero squad in our wild card showdown. Here we go. And look at this. It's Shumaker.
Oh, match is back at.
Can Shumaker give her teammate the edge?
But it's Anna who's the first one off. And we know when Anna gets that lead.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
As Bryan moves on. He's through the floating tiles.
On the ground to make up, Matt. He's in the middle leg, so he can use his speed. They really need it now.
39 years of age, he may need this edge. And the Papal Ninja delivers. Has been flawless, but Strickland put him in a tough spot. Here comes Klein. But he prepares harder than David Campbell, but Klein has a little bit of...
Oh, no! He looks strong going up the first 3 rungs, but as he goes for the 4th, watch his left side. He just missed it. Joy Strickland got both her feet on the landing pad, but couldn't keep her balance, and the Fast Cats had to play catch-up after that.
Well, David Campbell's team gets a moment to celebrate, but now they've got to run again against Jamie Rahn's superhero squad. It's going to be David Campbell's Norcal Ninjas taking on Jamie Rahn's superhero squad.
And Matt, the superheroes have been able to rest, but the Norcal Ninjas are riding high after that win.
The last race of the day, and you can feel the pressure. Watch it on the Ring of Fire. A lot of separation created here. And Goldstein a little hung up on the first lap.
Come on. Oh,
can Shumaker give the Papal Ninja Bryan the edge? There's the tag. And Goldstein tags Hammond, who's making some big hops. Versus the Papal Ninja. Here we go.
Oh.
And it's going to be Bryan.
Here we go, Matt.
Campbell has trained his entire life for this moment.
Well, he's moving a little slow. It's the globe grasper now, Matt.
David Campbell, 39 years old. Jamie Rahn and Campbell the first down.
Oh, Jamie Rahn, the superhero. He's running out of superhero gas right here. He's got to go super pursuit mode here. He's got to fly. He has no cape, but he needs a cape right here.
And he's done it. David Campbell has put the Norcal Ninjas into the finals.
And Shumaker and Bryan were cool under pressure. Once again, they gave Campbell a lead, and he held off Jamie Rahn.
You're heading to the finals. Let's let that sink in for a moment. Huge.